I'm going to play this golf hole, and I'm going to show you how I plan to play it, and so I'd like you to come with me. I've got my driver here. There's several ways to play this hole. You can, for me, I could get my hybrid and just go straight at the middle of the fairway and lay up, and I'll have just a little bit of a longer approach shot. I could also hit my favorite shape of shot, which is a draw, and aim at the right part of the bunker on the right of the fairway and then let it draw in. But I would risk the fact that I could go in the bunker straight across the fairway. So I really feel good about hitting a fade here, and if I pull it off, then I'll have a shorter iron shot to the hole. So what I'm gonna do is do my pre-shot routine and envision that shot, whether I pull it off or not. At least I have a plan. And if I miss it, it's probably still going to be in the fairway because I'm going to aim there. There we go. All right. There we go. So I like hitting a cut spin on this hole because even if it goes straight, it's just a little bit of a weaker shot than the draw, and it holds the line and it's not going to go through the fairway into that bunker. So it didn't roll out as much, which is what I wanted to plan. I do recommend, if you want to shape shots, to practice not only at the driving range, but have rounds once in a while where you don't always keep score, but you try different shots. Because I realize a lot of you keep score and stay really tense within the round, that you don't try new things. I get it, it's hard to shape shots if you don't have the proper fundamentals, so make sure that you get that foundation down and feel like you can hit a straight shot consistently. When you start getting that way, then shaping shots become more fun and manageable. We are here in the middle of the fairway. The card says 132. My watch says 131 to the middle, but the pin's way in the back. So actually my watch says 146. I'm gonna actually trust my watch because 132, 146 to the back. So I'm gonna go about 140. The air's a little bit cold now, and I'm either between an 8-iron. But what I want to do is probably hit a 7 and grip down so that I won't hit it as far. It may be too much club, but we will see. I'll go easy. I'll grip down a lot. When you do that, it doesn't go as far. I'm going to aim to the middle of the fairway, and if it curves to the right, great. I'm going to try to play for a cut, see what happens. Right at it, but it had a bad bounce. I went right towards the pin, but it kicked right and back a little bit. Huh, I must have hit something, but I hit the center of the club face. That felt really solid. Alright, so let's head out to the green. It was a strange, oh, it must have hit the hill at the top and then bounced back to the right. So when that happens, what do? You try to get up and down from there. Some turkeys. There's a lot of activity at this time. We saw a lot of deer, lots of baby deer, baby turkeys too. And my goal now, that shot felt really solid, so I always like to give myself a point for that. Even if I had a bad break, I always make sure that I give myself a point if it was solid. And there's times where I miss club, things like that. I'm going to take several wedges because I don't know exactly where it is. But whether you miss club or, I mean, you're playing with nature, you have no idea what's going to happen when it lands. You do the best you can. But I want you to always, when you hit a good shot, to go, yes, that was a good shot. So that was a good shot. Always take several wedges with you. You don't want to always like run back if you don't have the right club. Just take several. So I have my ball here. Wow. So it's like a slider right to left. And there's several shots I can play. I can kind of just flop it on there and miss all this curvature, but let's try to play with it. It should be fun. I'm kind of deep in the rough, so maybe what I'll do, I have my 52, 56, and 62, but I'll hit my 62, and I'm going to kind of like run it up there and see how that works. Great. That felt great. Again, I hit it solid, so I gave myself a point for that. Yeah, it didn't run out completely, or that I didn't hit it long enough. I'm going to fix the divot mark. Right at it, but it had a bad bounce. I went right towards the pin, but it kicked right and back a little bit. Huh. I must have hit something, but I hit the center of the club face. That felt really solid. Okay. So I always like to take my glove off when I putt. Just gives me a better feel. I'm going to clean this golf ball. It's always good to clean your golf ball on the green. This looks like it breaks right to left, but I'll come low and I see it, but sometimes when you don't know, like for me, I like to plumb bob. And maybe I'll do a video on how to do that. But it really gives you an idea of how it's going to break. But if you don't know, you can always just quickly go to the other side, you know, and then I also go to the low end, but you know, make it fast. You don't want to, you know, you're not playing the US Open. Maybe you are. Try to do everything quick. So I'm going to aim. So I like to aim at the peak of the break. A lot of you, I noticed, aim somewhere near the hole, but it really, when I see people do that, they don't read enough break. And I want you to realize that the break doesn't go straight to the hole, it curves. And you want to pick the peak of that curve. And if I ever make a mistake with picking a line, I read too much, but I'd rather you do that than not read enough. So I'm going to aim at the peak, and that's all really what I can do. Just align my ball, set up and do the stroke and hope it goes in. Ooh! Yay! So that was par for me. I'm glad that went in. But that's how I play this hole. I'll do other videos and play other holes and see how it goes. All right, take care. Bye.